This exercise is designed to show you the different ways of placing entities on the drawing using the Replace Z on or off. We have here our PractiCAD exercise template open. What you need to do first is go into the automatic bin and check the Z off automatic, the Replace Z off automatic. We're first going to place duct down without using Replace Z. Now what you need to do is go into the fitting box and grab a piece of rectangular duct and click once. Let's size it to 40 by 20 and hit enter. Now we need to go into the elevation box and put for the bottom elevation 10 foot and hit enter. Now what we're going to do is activate a snap from command and snap to the first beam you see here. So we're going to hold down the shift and right click. We're going to choose from. Then you need to click once on your steel beam. Notice in the command line it now says from base point, offsets in parentheses. So I've got my polar tracking on so it's easy to work with. Polar's checked right here. Make sure your polar tracking is on. And now what we're going to do is hold it in the direction we want. We're going to type in 60 inches and hit enter. Now you should see that your duct is asking you for the rotation. I'm going to click once to choose rotation, accept it. And when it gets to the routing method, right now it's asking me for the routing method. Going to hit P spacebar for piece and click once. Now, after you've done that, click on the duct and look at the elevation. Notice that the center of the duct is at 0, 0. The reason why is we set the elevation. We didn't have Replace Z on. So we set the elevation, and the second we snapped from and used that steel line, which is at 0, it reset the center line elevation of this duct. So what we're going to do here is now we're going to click on the duct after we've placed it, choose 10 foot and hit enter. So the first thing you can do is say use snap from, place the duct on the drawing and then change the elevation, or we could do the same thing with Replace Z on. To do that, erase the original fitting. Then go into your automatics and click Z on. Now Replace Z is on. Go to your fitting bin and grab a piece of rectangular duct by clicking on it. Now let's go down to the elevation box and set the elevation at 10 foot bottom. And we're going to repeat the exact same command we did before. We're going to do the snap from. I'm going to hold shift and right click. I'm going to choose from. We're going to click on the steel once. AutoCAD's asking us for the offset in the command line. Always read your command line. We're going to type in 60 and hit enter. Now PractiCAD's asking us for the rotation. We're going to choose 0. We're going to place it down. Once it's placed, all we're going to do is click on the duct and take a look at the elevation. And here it says bottom 10 foot. So with Replace Z on, we've done it correctly. Now right after we place our first entity, if we're going to attach another piece of duct, it's important to come back to your automatics, shut Z off, and now you can snap duct to duct. If you don't shut the Z off, Replace Z off, and you happen to be at a current elevation higher or lower than the duct you're trying to attach to, PractiCAD might place the duct in the wrong place because AutoCAD's going to override the PractiCAD endpoint snaps. That'll conclude the exercise on Replace Z.